Can you solve for x here? So if you can, just pause the video and give it a try. Okay. So we are given x raised to square root of x equals 5. So what is x? How do we solve for x? So this one is part of the higher mathematics questions. Okay. So let's get the steps. All right, let's get started. So solution. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is very simple. I'm going to make the base and the power here the same. Okay, once they are the same, I can solve it with ease. Okay, and how can I make this and that the same? Now let's observe this. When you have, let's say, x to the power of n, okay, all raised to, okay, this one is the same as x to the power of 20, okay, and the same as x squared or to the power of n. Let's get this concept. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, we all know that x to the power of half is square root of x. So if this side is half, this side will be half, and therefore I can say square root of x all raised to n. Okay, all right, so what I'll do is to raise both sides, okay, with half. So we have x, so I'll raise this side with half and do same to the right hand side. Okay, so that's the first step. Yeah. Okay, so from here, since this one, okay, give us this, so this one will enter this, okay, and that will be x to the power of half. Okay, x to the power of half. Okay, let me put this one here, times square root of x. We have this information, and this one is same as square root of 5. Okay, what we have here. Okay, so this one is same as, this one is square root of x raised to x. Okay, raised to square root of x equals to square root of 5. As simple as that. Now from here, we can take log on both sides. The idea is to bring this one down. So let's go ahead as we take log on both sides. So we have, I'll go by the natural log. So I'll take ln on both sides, ln of x raised to x equals to ln of square root of 5. Okay, so remember the log property, ln of a to the power of p is same as p ln of a. So this one will come behind, that will be square root of x ln of square root of x, and we have ln of square root of 5. All right, now from here, let's take it from there. Now once we have something, then ln of something, definitely we are going to apply Lambert W function. So we are going to introduce two properties here, which are very important. Okay, now the first one has to do with this. Now when you have e exponent ln of x, the answer is x. It's a powerful property. Now One more thing, when we have t, okay, times e raised to t, when you take w function of this, your answer will be t. Okay, so before you can take w function, there should be e. Okay, yeah. So let's observe this one. You want to introduce e here, so we start with the first one. We understand that e raised to ln of something is that thing, so we want to support this one. We have ln of square root of x. This one is free, square root of x here, so instead of this one, I'll make it this. Okay, so if I make it square root of x, the answer will give us that. That's the idea. So I'll write this one as ln of square root of x times, so e raised to ln of square root of x. So this one is the same as square root of x. I've done nothing. Equals to ln of square root of 5. All right, so this one is achieved. So we are working towards this. Now the next thing is to make sure what is here and what is there are the same. Now we have this and that being equal. So we have the path now. Okay, the road is now straight for us to take w function. Okay, so let's take w function. We have w function this times e ln of square root of x. We have w function. Okay, so let's observe this and that. You get one of them. So this and that, they are the same. We get one. So the answer is 1. That is ln of square root of x equals to w function of ln of square root of 5. All right, so don't forget that we have to x. Okay, so we'll try and then make everything possible to get x. Now let's go back. X to the power of half is square root of x. So you can say ln of x to the power of half w function. We are doing that because we want x to be free. Okay, so this one is a power rule which will come behind. That is half ln of x equals w function. Okay, so let's get rid of this as we multiply both sides by 2. And this side ln of x 2 times w function. That. Now the next thing is to get rid of this ln because you have to x, not ln of x. So once we have the ln of x, the only thing that can remove this is to raise both sides with e. As simple as that. So this one will go. So my x is simply e raised to 2 times w function of ln of square root of 5. Simple as that. So there's the answer. Answer to this. Okay, that's that. All right, so follow for more.